she walked away as if you never mattered. Maybe she ghosted you, ignored your texts, or even left you for someone else. She hurt you, and now, suddenly, she's back. At first, it might seem like she finally realized your worth. Maybe she's changed. Maybe she's ready to fix things. But before you believe any of that, you need to understand why women really come back. Because they don't return for love. They return when something is missing in their life. By the end of this video, you'll understand why she's back, what's really going through her mind, and how you need to respond like a high-value man. Stay until the end, because if you handle this the wrong way, you'll fall into the same trap all over again. 1. Why women play games, the power move they use against you. Women don't just wake up one day and randomly decide to play games with a man they respect. They choose their targets carefully. If a woman senses that you are emotionally invested before she is, she sees an opportunity to control the dynamic. Most men believe that if a woman is acting hot and cold, it's because she's unsure or conflicted. This is a massive mistake. A woman who is genuinely interested in you doesn't need to create confusion, mixed signals, or emotional roller coasters. Women who play games do so because they can afford to. When a woman plays games, she's not just testing you. She's measuring how much she can get away with before you react. If she ignores your texts, will you double text? If she cancels plans, will you still be available the next time she calls? If she flirts with other men in front of you, will you get jealous and chase harder? The more you react emotionally, the weaker you look. She starts seeing you as predictable and easy to manipulate. The moment she sees you as predictable, she loses attraction. Women crave excitement, challenge, and the feeling of being around a man who is in control of himself. But there's something most men don't realize. A woman only plays games with men she sees as uncertain. If she's unsure about your status, value, or desirability, she tests you with manipulation, mind games, and emotional push and pull tactics. But she will never pull this on a man she sees as a prize. A high-value man doesn't allow himself to be an option. The moment a woman starts testing him in ways that feel manipulative, he removes himself from the equation, and that's when the real game flips on her. 2. The psychological impact of walking away. She won't expect this. Nothing disturbs a woman more than a man who refuses to chase. For her entire life, she has been conditioned to believe that men will always pursue her, always be available, and always fight for her attention. The moment you do the opposite, remove your attention, your validation, and your presence, she starts to panic. Why? Because when you suddenly stop chasing, it forces her to rethink her own desirability. At first, she will assume you're just trying to play hard to get. She'll test your silence by posting something attention-seeking on social media or casually reaching out with a low-effort message. Most men fail at this moment. They break their silence too soon. They assume that her slight reach-out means she's suddenly interested again. This is exactly what she wants you to believe. But here's the truth. A woman does not truly miss you until you've been gone long enough for her to feel your absence on an emotional level. Most women are used to men caving in after a few days of ignoring them. They expect you to slip back into their control the moment they throw you a breadcrumb of attention. But when you hold your ground and show zero reaction, something deeper happens. She starts wondering if you've moved on. She starts doubting whether she really had power over you. She starts questioning her own attractiveness. That last one is key. Women define a huge part of their self-worth based on the reactions they get from men. If you suddenly withdraw your attention, it creates an identity crisis within her. At first, she might pretend she doesn't care, but as days turn into weeks and she realizes you have truly disconnected emotionally, her perception of you changes. This is when she starts to feel regret. 3. The biggest mistake men make and how to avoid it. Walking away only works if it's real. The biggest mistake most men make is pretending to walk away while still secretly hoping for her to return. They do this by checking her social media every day, subtly liking her posts to stay on her radar, asking mutual friends about her, texting her on birthdays, holidays, or random occasions, just to see how she's doing. All of these are weak, desperate moves. Why? Because they show that you never actually moved on. Women are extremely intuitive when it comes to sensing when a man is still emotionally attached. If she picks up even the slightest hint that you're still waiting for her, she'll lose respect for you. She will continue to ignore you, but the moment she realizes that you have genuinely detached, that's when the real shift happens. You have to understand something powerful. Walking away is not a strategy to get her back. It is a way to reclaim your self-respect and value as a man. Most men only walk away as a manipulative tactic, hoping that by ignoring her, she'll come running back. This is weak energy. A high-value man walks away because he refuses to entertain a woman who plays games. And paradoxically, this is what actually makes her chase. 4. How to make her regret losing you. The secret formula. The only way to make a woman truly regret losing you is to become a man she could never replace. Most women don't regret losing a man simply because he walked away. They regret losing a man when they see him become the version of himself he always wanted to be, but without her. This means focusing on your physical transformation. A man who becomes stronger, leaner, and more confident in his body instantly becomes more desirable. Your financial growth. Women deeply regret losing men who elevate themselves to the next level financially and become powerful. Your mindset shift. The moment she sees you unbothered, unshaken, and completely indifferent to her existence, she will regret taking you for granted. And here's the final nail in the coffin. When she sees another woman benefiting from the new, upgraded version of you, nothing will make her feel regret faster than seeing you happy, thriving, and being appreciated by a woman who actually respects you. 5. The moment she realizes she lost you. It's too late. There's a specific moment that happens in every woman's mind when she truly realizes she lost a high-value man. It's not when she texts you and you don't reply. It's not when she sees you working out, traveling, or making more money. It's when she finally understands that you don't even think about her anymore. Women can feel it when a man has emotionally moved on, and once she realizes that she is no longer a thought in your mind, she will experience deep emotional pain. She might try to downplay it, she might even pretend she doesn't care. But inside, she will know the truth. She lost you. At this point, you have two choices. Give her another chance, knowing that if she played games before, she'll likely do it again, or keep moving forward and let her regret it for the rest of her life. A high-value man never allows a woman to disrespect him twice. When a woman plays games, she expects you to keep chasing, begging, and proving yourself. The moment you stop playing along and walk away for good, you win. She won't realize what she lost until it's too late, and by then, you won't care anymore. 6. How she reacts. When you walk away, the 5 stages of regret. Women do not react instantly when you walk away. They go through 5 psychological stages, each one deeper than the last. Stage 1. Indifference. At first, she won't care. She will assume you're just another guy trying to manipulate her into chasing. She'll tell herself, "He'll be back." They always come back. Women are used to men breaking no contact too soon. They expect you to text after a few days, or show some sign that you're still thinking about her. This is where most men fail. They get impatient and reach out too soon, but when you remain completely silent, she starts to feel something unexpected. Stage 2. Curiosity. After a few days or weeks of silence, she starts wondering why you're not reaching out. She'll look at her phone, expecting a message, but nothing comes. She'll check your social media, expecting you to react to something she posted, but you don't. At this stage, she won't act yet. She'll tell herself she doesn't care, but deep inside, she'll feel the first signs of regret. Stage 3. Anxiety. Once enough time has passed, she starts to feel genuine discomfort. She starts thinking, did I misjudge him? Did I overplay my hand? Has he moved on? This is when she might start testing you. She'll send a random text or react to something you posted. If you respond, she regains control. But if you ignore her, she moves to the next stage. Stage 4. Panic. This is when she realizes she lost you. She will replay every interaction, wondering what she did wrong. She'll feel a deep internal panic, knowing that she no longer has control over you. At this stage, some women will try extreme tactics, jealousy games, sudden confessions, or even apologizing outright. Stage 5. Regret. This is the final stage when she fully realizes she lost something valuable. By now, she has watched you grow, evolve, and become the man she always wanted, but without her. And nothing will make her feel deeper regret than seeing another woman benefit from the new version of you. At this point, her regret is permanent. She will live with the knowledge that she played her cards wrong. 7. What happens when you move on without her? When a man moves on, he triggers something called perceived value inflation. In simple terms, the moment you stop chasing her, your value skyrockets in her mind. Women are wired to desire what they can't have. The less available you are, the more attractive you become. And when she sees that you are more confident, more successful, and more desirable to other women, she will experience emotional turmoil. She will compare every man she meets to you, and none of them will match the version of you she sees. Now, this is why staying silent and leveling up is the most powerful response. The goal is not to make her jealous. It's to make her completely irrelevant in your mind. And once she realizes you no longer care, she will feel the pain of her mistake every single day. 8. The scarcity effect. Why walking away increases your value. The human brain places a higher value on things that are rare and hard to get. This is why luxury brands like Rolex, Ferrari, and Chanel have such strong appeal. They are not easily available to everyone. Now, apply this to dating. The men that women chase are not the ones who throw themselves at them. They are the ones who are unpredictable. She doesn't know what you're thinking. Mysterious. You don't reveal too much too soon. You're busy and purpose-driven. Your life doesn't revolve around her. When you walk away, you become scarce, and as long as she sees you as rare and valuable, she will chase. But the moment you start giving away your attention for free again, your value drops to 0. 9. How to reprogram your mind to never chase again. The only way to permanently stop chasing women is to shift your entire mindset. Most men live with a scarcity mentality. They believe that women are rare and valuable while they themselves have no power. This is completely false. The truth is, men of high value are the true scarce resource. Think about it. How many men are financially independent, physically strong and confident, focused on their purpose and growth? Very few. And that is why women crave high-value men. But only when those men stop seeking approval from women. The key to reprogramming your mind is this: stop seeing women as a prize. The real prize is yourself and your growth. Focus on self-improvement. The more you build yourself, the less you care about validation. Never place a woman above your mission. Women are naturally attracted to men who have bigger goals than just chasing them. When you adopt this mindset, you will never need to chase again. Women will sense your value without you having to prove anything. 10. The final decision. Will you walk away for good? At this point, you have all the information you need. You know why women play games. You understand how they react when you walk away. You've seen how your value increases when you become scarce. Now, the real question is, will you walk away permanently, or will you go back to the same cycle? Most men will listen to all of this, nod their heads, and still go back to chasing. But the men who truly level up, the ones who detach, focus on themselves, and stop giving free attention, are the ones who win in the long run. Because the real power is not in making her chase. The real power is in becoming a man who doesn't need her validation at all. And once you reach that level, women will compete for your attention. The choice is yours. 11. What if she reaches out? How to handle it like a high-value man. At some point, if you've executed true detachment, she will reach out. It may be a text, a random comment, or even an attempt to see you in person. The most important thing to remember here is this. Her reaching out does not mean she's changed. Most men make the fatal mistake of assuming that once she texts back, she has suddenly realized your worth. This is wrong. Women reach out for different reasons, and none of them mean she's suddenly ready to treat you better. Here's what could be happening. She's testing your emotional strength. She wants to see if she still has control over you. She's bored and needs attention. You're familiar, so she reaches out to feed her ego. She's feeling insecure, maybe because her other options are failing and she's circling back to old sources of validation. She's setting a trap. If she senses you've grown stronger, she might reach out just to bring you back under her control. So what should you do if she sends a weak, meaningless text like "Hey" or "How have you been?" Ignore it. If she actually apologizes or acknowledges how she treated you, you still don't rush back. A high-value man doesn't get excited over breadcrumbs. He understands that real attraction isn't built through weak efforts. It's built through genuine respect and change. Until she proves through consistent actions that she's worthy of your attention again, she remains a non-priority. 12. The unbreakable mindset. How to become the man. She can't forget. The truth is, walking away is easy. Staying away is hard. Most men fail because they have not built themselves into the kind of man who is truly irreplaceable. If you want to become the man that she never forgets, you need to develop an unbreakable mindset. This means mastering 3 things. Absolute emotional control. Women are drawn to men who are not easily shaken. If she sees that her actions, games, or attempts at manipulation don't affect you, she will start viewing you differently. A clear, unstoppable mission in life. Men who have a powerful purpose naturally attract women. They don't chase, they don't beg, they don't waste time with distractions. Their mission is too important to be affected by someone else's indecision. A social circle that reflects high value. Your network defines your value. If you surround yourself with people who are successful, driven, and thriving, you will naturally elevate yourself to their level. And nothing makes a woman regret losing a man more than seeing him level up with a better circle. When you fully develop these 3 traits, you will no longer be concerned with her decisions because, by that point, she needs you more than you need her. If this video helped, click on the next one you see on your screen right now. It's going to take you even deeper into how high-value men operate. Trust me, you don't want to miss it, because the moment you fully embrace this mindset, everything in your life changes. See you in the next video.